is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Laissez le bon temps brûler. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Turner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful.
He shreds the tackle.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down play coming up. Nice grab. It's Miller. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. That's what I love about this guy, just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Crucial moment early in this national championship game. Can they convert? It's a fumble behind the line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Here comes a first down pass attempt, and it falls incomplete. Here on second down for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the ground, it's Scott.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Scott. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense. Is the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tackles on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The short completion of the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. A quick throw out left, complete. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead,
he's in the clear. Will not be brought down. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make.
End zone ahead. Touchdown. Bama. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hale. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He's past the mark and still going. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Touchdown, tied. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Quick throw to the right, it's caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Pulls it in. It's Porter. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They can't stop him. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that...
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Well, that's a great job by this defense at getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. They bring the punter onto the field now. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. QB tries it again here on second and 10. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So the offense with the first and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. He's in the clear. They're right out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Alabama.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. A deep shot right down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
He's looking deep again. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Daniels. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his back. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, when the quarterback and the receiver are on the same page and can throw that kind of route with timing, it is difficult to stop in any coverage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very...
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Now it's second down here. We go with a direct snap. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the back now goes in motion. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Bama. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Daniels. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an
Here's the throw deep downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside, looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
For the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. We always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Makes the grab. It's Scott. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
This quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. He knocks it through with confidence. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Russell. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket, put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
He's back to throw again on second down. Back-to-back deep shots. He's got it inside the 10. We're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Toss play to the outside. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
Here's the second down play. On the toss play, runner moving left. First down, looking for more now. Here he goes. Touchdown, tied. And the route is on.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Will hand it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Important second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Hale. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Daniels. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down.
And here comes a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This should be the last play of the quarter. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all day? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. It's another deep shot. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I'd love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Wideout's now clustered. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunter. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio
Man, I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good.
Kick is good. That makes the score Alabama 49, Ohio State.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back. It's Russell. Contact as he threw it. Tight coverage. Deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Lets it go quickly. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They were not going to catch him that time.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good.
Alabama 56, Ohio State 24.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again.
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter, you're down big, but who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football.
Looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Man, I hate hate to sit up here and second-guess the play caller, but why would you be throwing the football with the lead and we're under 3 minutes to go in the national championship? Now you give your opponent a real shot to get right back into the game. Yikes.
The Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Now it's 3rd down and goal off the incompletion. Ball still at the 2-yard line. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense cannot be stopped.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Leaning on the run game here late.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Send the back in motion. Can he make it to the marker? They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Chris, just so impressive. And, you know, as much focus as there is on quarterbacks and wide receivers in the passing game, at the end of the day, to win a national championship, there's going to come a critical 3rd down where you got to rely on your offensive line. The opponent knows you're going to run. You still do it. They convert, and I think that may be it.
A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
You test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. The offense will spend the timeout with 27 seconds remaining. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that 1st down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
Back to pass. It's Russell. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'll say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide.